Alright folks, welcome to this exciting episode. In today's video, we're up in the foggy Scottish glen of Glen Quharity. A few weeks ago we were down at a little dam at Balintore, which is one of the main feeds for Balintore Loch. And this is actually at the top of that river. This was a former dam. Originally it was a little boating pond for Balintore Castle, which is at the top of the hill here. And then later on it was made into a dam to help top up Balintore Loch, which is the water supply for Dundee. But an interesting point about this dam, it used to be topped up from a dam higher on the hills, and at one time the dam higher on the hills burst. The water rushed down here, and then in the end this dam here ended up bursting its banks, and we'll go and look at evidence of that at the other side in a minute. So there we go folks, that's where we are today. But the first point of interest, there's an old abandoned little wooden boathouse here, which was probably from about 1900, and it remains down here. So let's have a wee look at it. I'll try and climb in about this old tree to have a look. Look at the old door folks, the old locks. Just think how long this boathouse has been here. Oh, the door still opens, look at this. It's quite a big boathouse folks. It doesn't pick up too well on this camera. So there'll have been, right folks, typical BKR here. I'll get my torch on the go here. Right, now we can see some details of this place. My feet are literally in the mud here. Look, see there's been a walkway along this side. And then look, my feet are literally sinking in the mud here. I'm in the loch now, so we can see how full of silt it is. And then look, there would have been front doors on this boathouse as well. I'll go out into the loch. My feet are sinking with every step. Look at this folks. What a cool little boathouse. And it's amazing that it still sits here. And look how overgrown everything is. Anyway folks, I'm probably the first person to come through this boathouse for years, and I've taken you lot on the journey. The light's not very good in here, but you can imagine them parking their boat up here and then making their way through here and then heading up to the castle. It's amazing that door still works after all these years. So we'll make our way around now to the outside edge of this loch, and we'll go and look at the old dam wall at the other side. See if we can see the evidence of where the dam burst. It was in the 1950s the dam burst, so it's not even that long ago. I think the evidence of it bursting will still be quite apparent. And another interesting thing that's over here at the other side is the old sluice, big cement sluice gate with the big cast iron shutter on it. I'll walk through this boggy section. So the fog in the glen today really adds to the atmosphere of this place. I can see there's a big family of ducks here on the water. They'll be happy with this wet weather we've had recently. In today's video we've got AKR, the channel historian, over here with some other friends of the channel, and we're all on this adventure together. But they've gone up ahead here, so we'll go and find them. So here's the first evidence of the dam wall here folks. I'm guessing this here must have been the outlet, because we can see the wall going round here and then the one coming round here, and look, the outlet's over here. It just basically looks like a gate, but that's probably where the water would have flowed out of here. And then look at this with the har over the water. What a spot folks. And then this here must be the dam wall which was breached. here's the first little bit in the wall here. We have to be careful. I don't know if this has been breached by the water at one time or if it's just decayed over the years, but here we go. At this side here, deep water, and then we're away to make our way over here. This cement piece is totally collapsed. And then look at this old, they've got this over it. So it's been a fair dam in its day. I think the water's never been higher than this though, because why would the boathouse be at water level?
It wouldn't have been a lot higher, I don't think. It's only slightly higher. Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Right folks, we're going across to look at this sluice gate at the other side of the water. Do you think that's deep enough I can jump in? Here, I'm going to jump. I'm going for it folks, live on the video. I'm going to jump into this river and hope that it doesn't breach my wellies. Here goes. We're okay! Oh! Oh no, look, I'm not okay. There's a little bit of water breached the Wellingtons folks, but it could have been a lot worse. We're going to look at this giant piece of engineering here, which, this is the Old Sluice Gate. This is the most exciting bit here of this dam. Look at it. It's actually got two shutters. Look at those pipes, you can still see right through them. Look how thick that is. That must have been the original thickness potentially of the dam wall. Look at that. That's incredible folks. And then look, it's had the mesh here on the back, filtering potentially all the water. And then this would have been the dam wall here. And then the outlets for these pipes. Here's the outlets here. You can't even tell. This is the other side of the sluice. And then the water would have rushed out there. So that first outlet we saw at the other side must be like an overflow. But we'll have a better look at this. I'll maybe be able to climb up on top of it and have a look at these shutters. Here we go folks, we'll climb. So here we are folks. So the camera got a little bit steamed up there, but we can see there must have been a ladder on the top of here potentially at one time, because somebody must have come up and screwed these. But look, at one time somebody's been hitting these. Look how mushroomed they are. I wonder if maybe when they were changing this from being a dam, maybe they were trying to get these moving, so they've been hitting them, trying to break the rust. But it's more interesting Victorian hydro engineering, isn't it? Very interesting. Anyway, I'll make my way back down for here. So there we go folks, another dam on BKR. Ancient dam. You can hardly even see the evidence of it now. And this here is obviously the dam wall leading right around. So I'm just thinking folks about that boathouse we saw earlier in the video. There's a fair chance that actually that would have been after the whole dam situation was here. So maybe that boathouse was made in like the 1950s, because when the water was like at that height, when this dam was in operation, that boathouse would have been underwater. So what a setting in the forest here with that old sluice. And look how nature takes over. Even the trees and the river, everything's covered with this licheny fungus. It's a rotten wood wonderland in here. What a place, folks. We're away to cross this bridge instead of jumping through the river this time. Oh, it's moving. It wiggles. Wiggly, rickety bridge, folks. Here on Balintore. The danger element is real. We can see how flooded even the forest is here. So some of these like bits in the land that we're away to walk along, they've maybe been put there to direct the water at one time for the actual dam operation. Here we go, folks. We're away to climb above the water on this tree. Is that brave or is it stupid? Get in the comments. We've got friends of the channel here and the historian, and they're all egging me on to do this. There's no easy way onto this tree. I'm going to have to do it I could have. Here we go, we're on it. I'm in my proper tree climbing boots here, look folks. Specially developed. If there's any health and safety advisors watching, get in the comments. What would you do differently here? But I did have this tree fully checked by the health and safety team first, before I did this. And then when they went away it fell over. So here I am on it now. Right now we're above the body of water. This is fun. I started saying we could hear the channel historian here as a joke, and here I am. I'm out here. I'm just going a wee bit further because it's level here. This is it. We're in the land of the ducks. So there we go, folks. This is not advised. But what a view of this place for here. You can't even see the boathouse over there because it's so overgrown. This is a great photo opportunity here for everybody behind me. Look at this, folks. What's going on there? Oh, I've got permission to go. I better not go down the way, I better go back the way here. Look at the moss on there. Incredibly slippy. This is the worst bit. I'm getting videoed here for all angles. So this is a Glen Quharity climbing frame, folks. There we are, folks. Don't climb on trees, but I do it so you don't have to. We've just spotted something in the wood, folks. Balintore investigate. Right, over here we've got what looks like a chest fridge. Look at this, folks. There's an unusual thing here for storing stuff in. And look at this. Is this the railing off that little bridge we crossed?
No, is this the new Balintore office?
This is.
You've been looking for a premises for the
This is the prototype from a boat that I'm waiting to sail over that loch way. I just hope it's watertight. So this must be a gamekeeper's thing. I don't know what it even is, eh? Like, why would it be here? So this must be like that metal box up there. It's been a gamekeeper of previous years, probably. It's had a feeder here. And that box up there must be for a feed, potentially. There's so many trees here all lying just in the wood. All the autumn leaves are falling off the trees now as well. So there's less colour. It's all on the forest floor now. So apparently there's old photos of this place when the dam was still in use, and all this bit around here would have had water in it. Maybe not too deep, but it just shows the quantity of water. When the dam burst its banks, it must have been an insane wave going down the glen. A spot like this in the wood has got so much character. Look at the size of this mushroom on the tree. It's like a bridie. It's like a for bridie. Right folks, I'll end the video here. That was an interesting walk about another historical dam. This one with a bit of history. So I'll end the video here. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you in the next one very soon. Look at this folks. This is a friend of the channel. Hello? You alright bud? You alright? Hello? You okay? Ah, he's alright he says. He's just trying to enjoy his grass. A rich friendly sheep he is. Anyway folks, we love animals here on BKR. That one didn't run away like all the rest though, so I was just checking it was okay. Poor little beast. I think he's just an old man. Look at him. It's honestly like a statue. That was how I went to see if he was alright. But he is, so let's move on folks.